Today we're going to talk all about the side hustle. Going through the Humber real estate courses is not an easy thing, and it's not a cheap thing. So today I'm going to give you some ways of things that I did to manage and give you some ideas of what you can do as well. Stay tuned. Okay, so I did another video. My husband's in the kitchen cooking with his headphones on and he's dancing. I'm not going to embarrass him, but I'm thinking I should maybe change up the scene. Okay, so let's talk side hustles. So for me, when I did the Humber course, it wasn't exactly a planned event. I was going through a major transition in my career, in my life. And at that point, it's something that I just knew I needed to do. So I actually went over to Money Mart to get a loan from them to pay for my Humber course. So the good thing about Humber is that you only need to pay per course at a time. So you don't need to pay the whole thing. So I got the loan for the whole thing, kept it aside, and just paid for each course as it came up. And as soon as I got licensed, I paid off that bad boy. But even once I had the monies in place for the courses, I knew that the fees were coming up to get licensed, which is thousands of dollars. So in the meantime, I wanted to have an extra stream of income because I had actually, and I did another video on different ways you can finance your real estate education. And so while going through the courses, I wanted to have the extra stream of income to, one, start to pay back my loan, two, start to save up for financing, and three, just my everyday bills. Funny enough, well, it's not funny, but the time when I was starting this program was also the time when COVID first happened, and I had been laid off of a job at that time, so I really needed to have the extra stream of incomes. So in doing research, as I always do, I was looking up a bunch of different platforms where I can make money, but on my own time. So I want to get used to being an entrepreneur. So option number one, which is a great option, is InstaCart. Now, this will all depend on what kind of person you are and your personality. But basically, Instacart, it's kind of like an Ubereats, but for groceries. So they have an app where you get different batches of people who have ordered groceries online from stores like Fortino's, Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart. You can even do prescriptions. They do alcohol now, a bunch of different kind of orders. Sometimes you'll get orders where it's like 8 items you have to pick up and you'll get paid $20 for it. Sometimes there's orders of like 50, 60 items and you'll get paid like $70, $90 for it. The biggest batch I ever did was I think $130. It was a really big order, but like I made that money in doing like a 2-hour time span. So basically you get the order, they go pretty quick, so you have to be quick. You accept it, and then you drive to that store. It'll show you the list of the groceries. You pick up all the items. They send you a credit card. You pay using the company's credit card, which the amounts have all been pre-authorized, and then you deliver the batch. You select that you've delivered it, and then you're done. So that platform starts from like 7 o'clock in the morning, goes to when the stores close at sometimes 11 o'clock at night if it's Walmart. So that is a great way to just keep an eye on it throughout the day, see if there's any batches you want to make, go do the order, come back, voila. Another one is Ubereats. So Uber, especially with COVID and everything going on, Uber driving platform I find is not something that I was so much comfortable doing, but the Ubereats I found was a good workaround. He's dancing with his headphones on.
I know you're recording. Why do you leave there?
Because you're too loud.
Do what?
Dishes.
I'm sorry, babe. Look at me here dancing. I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I'm doing one last video and then I'm done.
Really? Mm-hmm. We can watch a movie together, but we can call it together if you want to. Oh, your video.
Yep. Ubereats. So Ubereats is another great selection where you're going to whatever restaurant, you pick up the order, you deliver it, you don't have any contact with the customer, and you make some good money. Pro tip, if you are really good at it and good at multitasking, you can actually have the InstaCart app open and the Ubereats app open at the same time and do orders one after the other. Pro tip. Another one is Amazon Associates. So some people already have a YouTube platform out there, or even if you're just starting YouTube, Amazon Associates has a platform. So you can make certain lists and codes of products off of Amazon that you want to promote to other people to buy. And anybody who clicks on your link and makes a purchase, you get a commission off of that. So it's not like anything crazy from what I've seen, especially if you're just starting off, but it is something to work towards. QuickBooks. So QuickBooks, I've mentioned in my other videos, is a great platform that I use to track my expenses. And what I also use them for is collecting money. So I offer tutoring services, not so much anymore because my business is barely picking up, but I was doing tutoring a lot more before, right after I graduated Humber. And anytime I had an invoice, I would send it through QuickBooks. They could pay online, email transfer, or by credit card, and QuickBooks would get the money. QuickBooks takes a fee of 2.9%, and then the rest of the money is deposited into my bank account. So I use them for collecting funds as well. So with that platform, they also have a referral code that if you refer someone else to use the platform, you will get $100 cash or credit. They will send it to you. But that is a great way of building income. So all of these ways are great things to do while you're in Humber, and a lot of good things to keep going while you are licensed to build up multiple streams of passive income. It's a crazy day in my house today. What else? Telus. So I've mentioned Telus in a few of my other videos. So Telus is a platform, obviously everybody knows Telus, but I was with Rogers before, and then I joined Telus when I got licensed, and they gave me a $200 credit, and then they have the referral code that if someone else uses, if another realtor uses Telus because of you, you will get a $200 credit on your phone, and they will also get a $200 credit. So if you refer one person, that can be like 1 or 2 months of monthly payments. So again, building up that passive income by using these platforms. Another one is tutoring, as I just mentioned. If you've passed Humber course, honestly, you could probably tutor. So just going through the course, you have more experience than people who have not gone through the course. So obviously, depending on what level of tutoring or what level of knowledge or what services you provide can dictate what your pricing will be. But even if you wanted to offer students, say, I'm gonna do a group session on course 1, module 1, this day, it's $10 a person. Whoever wants to come in, send payment beforehand, and we'll talk about this, whatever. There's some passive income that you could build, and share that in the Humber Facebook groups. These are ones that I've experienced firsthand and have benefited from, but there's so many other platforms out there. So a great thing to use is YouTube. So go ahead and search YouTube. Different ways to make passive income, how to make monthly extra income, and you'll see a bunch of ideas. There's things where you can go online and be a voiceover. You can read people's audiobooks, people who have written books and want a voice to read it to. You can do tutoring to young children in different countries. You can tutor English to children in different countries. There's literally so much you can do. So the whole point of this video is to start to get you into that mind frame of making your own business, making your own money, making your money make money. So different ways that you can build up multiple streams of income to establish you and your business and your future. I hope those tips were helpful. Hopefully you guys got some good tips out of that. If you guys have any other ideas that you've benefited from or some things you want to try, comment below and let's all learn and grow together. We'll see you in the next video.